Okay, so this week we're going to be drawing with line, and we're hoping to make an optical illusion. Here's a simple example. And I know it looks kind of complex at first, but all you need to know how to do is to draw the sun. So I'm sure everybody's drawn a picture of the sun before. And I just started with a small 8.5 by 8.5 piece of paper. This time a square. And I didn't trace my other one, but you can trace a circle if you'd like to. And usually I recommend you drawing with pencil first. I'm going to use marker because that shows up better on the video. So this time I used a tracer, but like I said, you don't have to. Everybody has drawn a circle before. And I'm just going to go over it just to even out my edges. Sometimes when you go around a tracer, it doesn't perfectly line up. Okay, so after you make a circle for the sun, then what do? You draw rays for the sun. So draw lines coming out. Okay, there's the simple sun. Now how do I turn this into something that looks like an optical illusion? I repeat my lines and I extend my lines. So I'm going to start at the top here, and I'm going to just take those little rays of the sun and go out to the edges of my paper all the way around. You could use a ruler if you wanted to, or some kind of straight edge, like a piece of cardboard. Sometimes works nice for a straight edge. I'm just going to do mine freehand. Okay, and then I'm just going to add some more rays from my sun. Going out from the middle, extending my lines. Okay, and simple enough. Again, just take these lines, make them longer. Go right out to the edges of your paper. Continue your lines. You might decide at the end of this that you want to color in your picture, and that's fine. The focus is on lines, and I personally just like to leave it black and white, but I know it's a lot of fun sometimes to color things in. We could stop at this. This was just 2 sets of lines, or you could just you could continue from there. Maybe I'll squeeze in one more for now. Again, just those little rays coming out from our sun. And then extending those to the edges of your paper. Now, an optical illusion means that it's a trick on your eye. So what's the trick when I look at this picture? Well, because these lines are coming out from the center and going out, it kind of makes it look like the circle is farther away from us, and that the lines, as they go towards the edges of the paper, they almost appear like they're coming closer to us. But that's just a trick on your eye. We know it's just a flat piece of paper. Now, to add a little bit more depth and interest on the middle of the picture, I like to add in some more circles. So I can just leave a little space and just follow that same circle shape. And just keep making it smaller and smaller toward the inside. Now, you might not have markers, so you might even be able to do this with crayon, and that's fine too. All right, and I can continue from there. If I want to add more lines, I can add more, but you can still see just from the few lines that I made that it does give you a cool effect. It's a nice design, and it plays a little trick on your eye for an optical illusion. I hope you enjoy making yours.